Hi, welcome. I'm Priscilla Batzell. This is Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery's demonstrations and tutorials. Let's have some fun. This is a 16 by 20 inch canvas, and I did a painting yesterday in pinks and golds, and I want to do a similar style with a different theme in mind. That's Periwinkle. This is Anita's White Metallic. That's a chip. This is Oriental Blue. This is Plum Blossom. This is Ginger Flower. Just a little bit of that. And then back. That might wind up being my sky area, and I should probably start with that. See that thing that does not belong, and I want it gone. And its little companion, and I think I might use a little more Oriental Blue and a little more Anita's White Metallic. Alright, now on to the bottom half. I want a fair amount of white, but I may still decide to add cell activator. I want this to be somewhat light colored. I've got some Deco-Art silver, iridescent silver, which I might be adding more of. Got some Midnight Shadow. I'm going to try and spread things so that they meet each other. This is Blue Velvet. And if I want to tomorrow, I might wind up adding some of the sky colors back into the bottom. This is Mystique. I'm going to throw a little bit of Plum Blossom in there. This is Frozen. This is Cerulean Blue. I want some more purple, but I think I'm going to go for the red-violet. Let's see how far we get. Although I've got Blue Flame, and Parrot Wing. That looks like it might be enough paint. Although, I just found the Fandango. I'm loving the way that Mystique looks. So I might have to give myself permission. A little bit more of that. Grab a spatula. I'm not going to worry about the color on my spatula. See something in there again. I wonder which paint color it's coming from. I do like putting puddles down on the canvas and then dipping my spatula in and borrowing that color and putting it somewhere else. I knew that was going to happen. I was attempting to carry a spatula blade of paint. And I still am. Shouldn't worry too much about a rough edge at the top. Might just look like water, which is what my plan is. But I did use too much paint, which is kind of a shame. Should have remembered to stop while I was ahead. I don't want to mix it up too much, but I'm afraid that's what's going to happen. If I don't get it thin, I can't put the marks in I want to put in. Okay, I'm going to have to steal some of this purple. I might have to put some more Anitas in. I suppose I could leave it without marks. Although I just put my fingernail in there. I could also change my plan and put some white cell activator in there. Right at the moment, I'm going to grab one of my silicone rubber brushes and salvage all the paint I can. I think I want to just smooth that across the same tool. Maybe put a few waves in. A few subtle waves. Trying to get rid of the canvasy texture I see. I suppose I could still try put some texture in, but At this point, I'm fairly certain I used too much paint. If I let it dry for a little while and it became thicker, it would be less likely to fill in the stripes, the texture marks that I put in. I think I'm going to use some of this paint right down over the edge right now because I have a lot of it on my spatula. That worked actually pretty well. Tap near the edge where it's thin and hope it joins up. Okay, so I'm going to do that. See what happens. That's Amsterdam White Cell Activator. And Australian Floetrol, wow. And I don't think I'm going to get big cells, but I might get some cells. I'm still thinking about using a different tool, like in the rubber brush. I like it. Definitely looks like ocean. Now it must be time to try my thread. So I've got a bunch of different Wilton cake decorating tools. I can use the subtle one first. Kind of like that too. I'm thinking I might like a little bit more cell activator that I happen to have handy on my spatula right at the top of these waves. Maybe a little more right on the tool. It's always good to use my extra on the edges. The bottom I'm not as worried about, but the edges are potentially something people will see. Oh, I like that. Little tiny subtle cells. I'm going to try something out because I want to. Got a little tiny acetate tool. Although it seems to have quite the angle on it. I'm afraid it'll dig down. Alright, so I should torch probably, kind of feeling like messing with my silicone rubber brush. I definitely think I could have made it lighter colors, but I don't mind what I've got. So as an experiment, it's a good one. It's working for me. I don't think I'm going to get much of this texture to stay, which makes it kind of a safe bet that it'll be alright. And that's that for right now. Oh, I like that. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the compliments that keep my morale boosted. Thank you for the donations that help keep me painting. Please give me a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing my videos. I really appreciate you guys being here. If you watch longer or watch some of the commercials or make a comment, those things are all super helpful to me. My creative playlists are on my YouTube channel. And if you go to my YouTube channel banner, you'll find the PayPal icon. Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links on my link tree. My community board will show you tomorrow's videos. If you have questions or you want the paint pouring recipe, ask me questions. It will. The paint pouring recipe is below Show More. When you click Show More, you're going to find my email address. Thank you for everything. Shop my Amazon link, please. You can buy anything you want from there. And my 2 books are there, Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities, volumes 1 and 2. Thank you again for being here. I love you guys dearly. You inspire the heck out of me. Bye for now. Priscilla out.